really good in the yesterday's session, and even today, if you see the Q1 results, which were quite a robust number, led to the whopping performance. And if we talk about the quarterly numbers, the revenue did see a jump of around 80%. The profit did see a spike of 5 times, not percentage, but 5 times hike from 24 crore to 133 crore on a year-on-year basis, and the margins also did see an upsurge. Talking on the results and the expansion plans going ahead in the coming quarters, we have with us Mr. Gyanesh Chaudhary, CMD of Vikram Solar. Mr. Chaudhary, thank you so much for giving your time to ET Now. It's a pleasure talking to you this afternoon. Mansi this side. To start with the quarterly numbers and Q1, the margins did see a 21.5%, significant higher than previous fiscal year average. And also the numbers on the same were quite positive. What's your take on the quarterly earnings?
Hi Mansi, hello Ankur, thanks for having me. I think overall the sector has seen phenomenal upsurge. The way the Atmanirbhar Bharat mission by the government of India has taken off with tariff and non-tariff barriers against non-Indian manufacturers. That has led to this huge upsurge in demand, as well as manufacturers like us who have been in this sector for over 2 decades have been encouraged to add capacity and create more presence in the market. So all of this has led to this upsurge.
Right. I also want to understand from you is if this margin which you have given this time, is it sustainable, or you think there is a scope of even further improvement later this year?
So this quarter, we saw some significant changes in the supply chain pricing. We saw prices for raw material come down to a low. I would like to say that the general price margin expectation is pretty consistent, but this particular quarter with 21% was a welcome addition. But consistently, we will see slightly optimized margins.
We wish and hope you see the margins which you are anticipating. But then quite interesting is the number of the revenue. With revenue jumping 80% on a year-on-year basis, can you elaborate on the role of operational leverage in boosting the EBITDA? How much of this growth is attributable to the increased volume?
So we added some capacity and optimized our plants last year, which the benefit of that we saw towards the end of to the last quarter last year, last fiscal, as well as this quarter. And all of this has led to this huge change in our overall revenue plan. And I think this is going to stay consistent with strong order books and also strong pipeline.
Right. If I talk about your guidance for FY26 is strong with 4 times capacity expansion, but the Q1 notes a delay in 5 gigawatt facility commissioning. What are the specific reasons for this delay, and what is the revised timeline for this commissioning?
Ankur, there is no real delay actually. I think the plant coming on stream as well as then commissioning of full capacities is something that we always look at in a moving sort of a way. But plant is very much in phase of getting ready. We hope to start commercial production middle of next quarter. So there is some supply chain related delays, but more or less we are on time. And this will add to our overall available capacity for the later part of this year, and the large capacity at Tamil Nadu will come on stream by end of this fiscal, which will help us increase our revenues for the next year.
Gyanesh, talking about your order pipeline, you have near about 11 gigawatt order pipeline. So can you provide a breakdown of this pipeline by, let's say, the product type, the geography, domestically as well as internationally, and how are you managing execution to avoid project delays?
Mansi, you've seen the kind of revenue we have achieved year on year. So execution is something that we've been creating our infrastructure to do efficiently and building processes like AI and ML and other strong initiatives to ensure that we are able to lap up this additional capacity requirement as well as our order books. So our plants are very well versed with meeting demand. As far as order books are concerned, some of the large orders which we have already announced are from Bondada, from GIPCL. L&T was a recent big win, which we're very proud of. And all of these continue to add to our overall, customer portfolios. And these are strong, large capacities which will add to our overall revenue.
Gyanesh, you just mentioned about the L&T order for Khavda Renewable Energy Park, and that is for G12R modules with N-types tech. Can you explain the specific advantages of this technology over your previous offerings and how it will help in lowering the LCOE for your customers?
So if you see a solar panel, I think when we started out 2 decades ago, a solar panel was 200 watt to 20 watt solar panel. Today, the same form factor in the same size is gone up to 600, 650 watt. G12R is a technology which is absolutely latest and which is currently getting more traction, although the TOPCon N-type is more center stage today with almost 80% of capacity. But this was a specific big win for us for the new technology because every year we introduce new products into the market, and we want customers to take advantage early on so that we can standardize and commercialize this technology as soon as possible. Levelized cost of energy reduction is a function of how much of bang you get out of your work, whether it is solar panels or it is the overall balance of system. So if you are getting a higher efficiency solar panel, you need less balance of system and overall your infrastructure cost comes down. So a higher efficiency solar panel, which is now a G12, will deliver higher yields at a lower cost, and that's LCOE.
Mr. Chaudhary, right from the quarterly numbers to the developments, everything was talk of the town in the yesterday's session, and a real good set of numbers. So thank you so much, and best wishes, congratulations and best wishes for the coming quarters to you.
Thank you, Ankur. Thanks, Mansi. Appreciate it.
Moving ahead, let's talk about IT major Infosys. Now, Infosys will be in focus as the board will meet to consider a proposal